3, 2, 1. Starting transmission.
Oh, what happened to my camera? Good God.
What am I staring at?
My ceiling? Hang on. Sorry, I was eating salsa.
Eating salsa, how dare you?
I know.
There's a space that only I can see because this is an audio podcast.
What's up? Oh, you having salsa too?
No.
Sure.
I have a giant bag of popcorn.
Ow, ow.
I'm just cutting some bits off of.
Shit, I'm gonna run and put this away real quick. I'll be right back. Just so this isn't going bad.
Alright. I'll sit here and eat some popcorn.
Ugh. Crumbs.
Hi Ringo, you want popcorn? I know you do.
Hello and welcome to yet another episode of the super happy fun Jabbertron Tea Party podcast with Kiki and Cupcake. Be happy in this moment. This moment is your life. Enjoy.
Alright.
I can't see anything. Oh, no, I can. Everything went back in focus because he sat down. But he can't hear me yet because he's using wired headphones. Now he can hear me. I'm not eating popcorn anymore, Ringo. It's okay.
But food! You had food! I saw you had food!
Here, you have one more. It's popcorn and it's like his jam.
Oh yeah, I think it's everybody's jam.
There must be someone out there who's allergic to it.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm sure, I'm talking about, they're saying, well, peanut butter is everyone's jam except people who are allergic. Well, yeah, I mean, there are always exceptions.
Can you hear that?
Hear what?
Okay. If you can't hear it and it's probably not on the recording, then it doesn't matter.
Then you just hear the background.
Oh,
Isn't tight.
something made a bing.
Yeah, I don't know what. Did that. I already bought those. That was that. That sale's done. I can't believe I bought a ticket to the freaking No Game No Life movie, but I'm a consumer whore.
Consumer whore and proud.
Mm-hmm.
My tea's not ready to drink yet.
No.
I don't want to drink it. I see you, Ringo.
You rubbing the dog?
Yes.
Whack, whack. Butt scratch, butt. Look at him. Oh my god, he's in seventh heaven. That poor mutt. His life is miserable.
We have such misery.
Like, I feel bad for our dog. He's got to go into the groomer tomorrow morning, so, like, whenever he gets done, I gotta take my lunch and go get him and take him home.
Aww. Ringo. Hi. I see you. I do. But I'm trying to do something. Can I do that? So, a lull in the sea, or however you say the Japanese version.
Yes.
Nagi no Asukara.
Waka waka. No solo.
Why?
It was quite the show, I guess.
Yes, quite the show is one way of putting it. It was a presented as a quirky sort of light teen drama that turned into a heavy melodramatic drama.
Yeah. It's interesting in the sense of what types of issues it ended up covering.
Hang on. Here she is. You want to come in? He's being a baby.
I have no idea what's happening. It sounds like cats. Oh, it is a cat.
I switched a dog for a cat.
Oh.
That's the sound I was talking about. He was mewing very loudly on the other side of the door.
Poor cat. His life is hard.
Yes, so hard. Oh, so hard with his love and affection and being able to play fetch all day, almost as long as he wants, regardless of whatever I need to do. Anyway, where were we? The themes it was trying to do. Yeah.
Like, I originally thought it was going to be this deal about, like with the whole starting point about his older sister being in love with a guy from the surface, like, it's going to be really, like, them versus us, like in the real world it would be, like, racial or some sort of tensions, but, like, it ended up being kind of a side note after a while.
Yeah,
And what's her, you know, the older sister's, I guess, stepdaughter, for lack of a better word, like, ending up being, like, the solution to the problem.
Well, she ended up being a tool for the solution of the problem.
Yeah. They never really explained what the deal was with that either. It was just like, oh, yeah, she's one of the ones that, like, didn't lose her thing. Yeah, anyway.
So, essentially, because she was born of the sea but not in the sea, she wasn't born with her stuff. But because she got thrown into the magic water, it gave her the, what do they call it, the Enya?
Yeah, something like that.
Now you want out? Hi, Ghost. You want in? She's up there. There she is. The door is closing. Which side are you going to be on? I have indecisive animals, apparently. Sorry. But it seemed a little silly that all it took was a love triangle to fix the problem, which was that a god...
Oh, that? You want me to explain that to you?
No. I understood it. I just found it very dumb.
And then they're literally the old man, the guy's grandfather, basically says that he's like the god, or no, I'm sorry, it was the scale, the guy at the scale of the sea god said it. He's like, you're a dumb animal. You continue to be a dumb animal. Like, he took her heart away so she wouldn't feel pain because she thought that she felt pain for the guy that she was in love with on the surface. But in reality, at the end, you find out that it was actually the sea god. And so he basically, for all intents and purposes, he fucked himself and set off like a, 1,000 years of suffering because he didn't actually just ask her what was going on.
Because in, like, most melodramas, nobody knows how to talk to one another.
Yeah.
Because everybody's afraid of hurting everybody else, and if everything stays perfectly the same, we will continue to only lightly hurt everyone else.
Yeah.
And nothing will ever change.
Yeah. I was really interested in how the coupling ended up happening. Like the people who ended up being couples was like, well, that was unexpected.
I did like that some coupling did happen. Tsumugi and Chisaki.
Yeah. Well, that one
That
was
was a nice.
yeah. That one was a given after the time skip, which I wasn't expecting.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the time skip, which is required for later plot, but is kind of poorly handled.
Yeah. And there's like the really weird tension with the girl who gets her Enya back, or is given Enya, and the magic water, like being in love with her step uncle.
Minua.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be awkward. I mean, you're not blood related, but there's still that no sort of thing there.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, the destined couple obviously get it together.
Yeah.
That has to happen in this kind of drama.
Yeah, that was like I felt like that was always going to be the end. That was another one of those like casual, casual misunderstandings turning into a big deal type of issues.
Mm-hmm. No, we don't understand each other, or we also don't want to hurt other people's feelings, so we're going to deny our own feelings. And again, nothing will change, and everybody will be slightly sad.
Mm.
Instead of some people being happy and other people being sort of sad. It's not like time will move on and they'll get over it or anything.
And like the really weird shit with the little boy that is the spawn of the older sister, and the guy on the surface that like loves to kancho shit.
I love how everybody just takes it kind of lightheartedly that he does that.
All little boys in Japan kancho, their loved ones. It's how they show their love.
Like, oh. Akira, that's his name.
Akira, yeah. It was like the show was weirdly dramatic, but not dramatic, and I like the art a lot, but like the story
it was wonderfully animated.
Let's do a whole bunch of shit and have it amount to nothing. Like things were fixed in the world grew, happier and closer together and shit, but it was like all of this happened and everything kind of just went back to the way it was before it all started.
Yeah, it brought up a lot of themes that it only slightly played with, that it just sort of dumped because it got to its world ending sort of thing. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, none of that really matters anymore because we're doing this now.
Yeah. Like, I thought it was going to be like this coming of age drama, and ended up being this thing of like, the world's ending because you fuckers can't keep it in your pants. Like, oh, okay.
Oh, wait, no. It's okay now. Everybody can fuck everybody else.
Yeah, pretty much.
I understand this love thing now.
Mm-hmm.
You're all of me once again, and everybody can go swimming. Or not. I don't care.
Yeah. Now that my soul has consumed my super ego, I can be whole again.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's how they were explaining it.
Yeah, this is the sort of anime I would recommend for, like, Grieve.
Mm-hmm.
She would love the shit out of this. Like, this would make her cry. For me, it was just kind of...
Yeah, that's kind of where I was at. I was like, okay.
It's not bad. It's just, it's not my cup of tea. My cup of tea, which is an owl.
Mm-hmm. I don't really know, like, I felt like it was one of those shows, like, none of the episodes felt like they were unnecessary, but it was, like, really, like, what they ended up focusing on from, like, time to time, like, shifted.
Like the show couldn't hold its own, what's the word I'm looking for?
Like, it started like a thing about tensions between the surface and the sea, and then it was like, his sister being in love with the surface dude, but then it was like, no, the end of the world is coming because, humanity has broken with the sea god. And then it was like, no, actually, that's just some bullshit we made up for the religion. In all actuality, it had to do with the fact that humanity no longer, like, remembered the sea god. But then, like, after the time skip, you could see that the people still, like, the people on the surface still gave a shit about the people in the sea. And, like, were, like, like, so it was like, what was going on? Like, the sea god just, like, didn't feel loved, so we brought on, like, another ice age, but then it was like, no, it's not an ice age, it's sea salt. Like, what?
It sort of poorly set up its plot train. It just kind of hopped on to the next plot, and then just nothing felt organic.
Like, the ending was pretty cool, but it was just like, wow, okay then.
A lot of the characters are kind of just, oh, okay then, as well, in their actions.
Yeah, no. Like, some movie or whatever being like, well, I'm in love with her, and she's just like, oh my god, you weirdo. And, like, him initially chasing after her and her rejecting him, but then, like, later on, he corners her in her room and is like, no, you have to tell me how you feel about me. And she's like, okay, I guess. Like, it's more emotional than that, but, like, it just boils down to, like, okay, I guess.
Yeah.
And then there's all that stuff about her moving to the city for last semester, and I'm like, really? Okay then.
We're just kind of doing stuff then, huh?
Well, I guess if he's in love with me, I should probably be close to him, so I'll move to the city to go to school. Other than that, I don't really know.
Yeah. It's just a cute show about sea people and land people and
their adventures together.
And gooey romance. So if you're into that sort of stuff, then watch it. If you're not, then don't.
Mm-hmm.
You can watch it on Crunchyroll.
Mm-hmm.
Without a paid account. Let's see. What else have you been watching?
That's really all I've gotten to. I meant to watch other things, but I've been super busy again this week.
Oh, I finished Flying Witch.
Oh yeah? Was that good?
Oh yeah, it's adorable. Oh shit.
Good thing I pre-ordered it then.
I was gonna say, is it getting a dub?
Yeah, it is actually. I think it's coming out mid-month.
March Comes In Like a Lion is getting a dub.
I heard about that. I don't know when that's coming up, but they've been talking about it. I'm still waiting for them to announce damn Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. Like, I figured that was gonna get a winter release, but they still haven't said anything.
Still?
Yeah. Like, they've dubbed it all because they did a simul dub, so it's only a matter of time, but I don't know when they're gonna put it out on disc. Like, Love Live Sunshine got a dub over the summer, and, like, they announced that for December, so, like, it can't be far. Maybe January or February.
Oh, did you hear about the thing that's happening with Your Name?
What? Oh, that's got a Hollywood, what do you want to call it? Not release, but, like, Hollywood wants to make a live action.
Yeah, with J.J. Abrams and Paramount. I are mildly afraid.
Oh, it'll be a clusterfuck, I guarantee it. Like, Hollywood never, or hardly ever,
I still need to see that.
I need to pre-order the physical release of that, but I haven't done it yet. I'm waiting to see if there's a sale before it comes out. I don't think it comes out till like November, so if there isn't a sale by like the beginning of November, I'll just pre-order it. But I'm hoping to get a deal on it.
Oof. Keyword. I should see if they are going to make more of this.
Just pull this up. That's probably why I'm coughing. Squeezing on my lungs. Oh, you know what? Let's see what I got. I forgot to even open these.
Oh yeah, open your stuff. Open your stuff.
That's the time we get up to like put the salsa. I was like, oh, I'll grab that just in case, because like this is good of any time to pop it open. Ah! Stick myself.
Careful.
Oh, I'm using a toenail clipper.
A little bit of ASMR there.
And in box one, it's Love, Chinubio, and Other Delusions Rika version.
Boobs.
I'm pretty sure it's a wedding dress, so yeah. Okay. Apparently, it's a movie recounting the series from the perspective of Rika instead of the main character. So that ought to be interesting.
Find room on the pile.
Yeah.
The heck is that?
Fruits Basket Sweet 16.
Oh no.
It's so white.
Very white.
I think I bought this because it's like it was on super sale a couple weeks ago, and it's like I don't know. I love Fruits Baskets, but the Blu-ray seems like a good purchase. I wonder if this. I'm assuming they reused the dub, so I'm wondering if this version will be any better than the last version. It's a game of cat and mouse, and she's the rice ball? What it says on the back.
Okay.
Silly. That was box one, apparently. I have the second box, too. I don't remember what's in that one. I actually remember what's in this one, either.
Stuff. Anime stuff.
What was...
Anime stuff.
Oh, these are my first. These are both my first orders from the Sentai sale. Well, that Funimation one was a different part of the same. Oh yeah. The Beyond the Boundary movie.
Oh.
So it retells, supposedly retells, it's two movies. One retells the TV series, the other one is like the epilogue. So that's cool. And then sight unseen, I bought
Tomoko Love Story?
Yeah, it's the sequel to Tamako just story, I think. So yeah. Apparently it's about the two, like the show was about like it was like a slice of life, but this is actually like the two main leads, like their relationship growing beyond the original story or some shit. I don't know, it seemed kind of cool. And I was told that, I think you told me that the TV show was good, so I was like, yeah, sure, whatever.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if I'm the one that told you, but it is good.
Well, somebody told me it was good, I don't know. And then there's no way I'll ever say this right, so
Furu?
sounds right.
What the fuck?
It's a show about like a poetry card game that's played in Japan. Let's see if the back's got. Oh, it doesn't even have like filler info or whatever. It's just like, yeah. I might have to look this one up because I don't have a. But apparently everybody wears like green and pink kimonos, or what the hell those are.
Okay, I can watch this on Crunchyroll.
I'm not shocked.
Shai Ayaze, that's a mouthful that I probably said wrong, is a girl who has spent most of her life simply supporting her sister in her modeling career. That changes when she meets a boy named Arata.
Okay.
Wataya.
Okay.
Watada. A talented Karuta player.
Okay.
After becoming friends, he believes that she has potential to become a great player. She takes on a new dream of becoming Japan's best player.
Yeah.
She is soon separated from her Karuta playing friends as they grow up. Now in high school, she is reunited with her childhood friend, Tatachi Mayoshi. Together they form the Karuta Club. With her teammates and friends supporting her, she strives to become the best player in the world and to one day be with the guy who taught her again. So that's what you got.
Well, that's interesting.
And everybody has like soft eyes and stuff, so I think it's very gooey.
Indeed.
Is that both seasons you got?
No, it's just season 1. I assume season 2 is coming out later.
I guess I will watch it too. Or I'll put it in my queue and see what happens. In my... How long is my queue now? Nothing compared to your pile. Oh, it doesn't show you a number. It'd be better if it showed you numbers. You hear that, Crunchyroll? Put numbers on the queue. Well, what anime are you gonna watch next?
I don't know.
Still?
I have been working like 10-hour days for more time than I care to think about. I haven't had the energy to even consider anything outside of sleeping and working.
Cupcake.
Like, I got home, my friends wanted to talk to me, so I was social with them, and then it was like 15 minutes of the podcast, so I like literally haven't even thought about it. Like, I had to take care of trash and shit too, so it's like, I'll probably consider it Tuesday after work because I have Wednesday off. Maybe I'll just lay here and sleep. And both sound good. Not to mention my stomach, like, in the last couple of days, decided to be all on the rampage again. I'm assuming due to the stress of, like, hey, let's see how many hours we can work Cupcake before he keels over dead. So, good times by all.
Such good times.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't know. One of the things I was going to do tonight was, like, work through the pile and start collating what I have versus what's in the list already so that I have a correct list. But it's like, I didn't get time because I was, like, I want to get the recycling out because I had a ton of cardboard boxes I wanted to get in the recycling for this week. And so I did that, and then I came back and it was like, my buddies want to talk to me, and so I never got to it. And I don't know. I'll probably try to figure out tomorrow because I get off at 3 tomorrow. So after I get the dog home, I should be able to sit down and think about it. What's the next anime you're gonna watch?
Well, I'm probably gonna finish up because it finished Flying Witch. I'm gonna finish up Flowers of Evil. And then I was thinking of watching Sasami Magical Girls Club.
Yes, such a great show. Oh my god.
Because it looks hella cute.
Is that the new one or the old one?
The new one.
Yeah, the one that's like she's not related or no, I think she is related to Tenchi. Like he's her older brother. I can't remember, or maybe he just meets her casually. I don't know.
Let's do a quick Google. So this is not part of the Pretty Sami line, apparently. That's good to know.
Yeah, it's like a spin-off of Pretty Sasami.
Yeah. I don't know if Tenchi appears in this one.
I think this must be the one where he appears like very briefly as like an assistant to a director on a movie set or something. Like he is in the show, but just a little bit. It's like a.
But yeah, probably that and something else because I tend to watch 2 animes at once.
Mm-hmm.
switch back and forth because there's only so much cuteness I can handle at one time.
Mm-hmm.
I'll need something to adjust it with. I don't know what I'll adjust it with yet, but I don't know. I'll have a quick look through my queue. Maybe a Cultic 9 or something?
Oh, yes.
A while ago I wanted to watch that.
The one with the girl whose tits have a mind of their
Yeah.
own.
Maybe that and Pretty Zombie will be my thing. Along with non-anime shows.
Mm-hmm.
Like Twin Peaks Returns.
Wait.
Because I haven't watched the new stuff yet, because
Reasons.
I was watching the old stuff to remind myself.
What you have
Just
missed?
like I was watching the old Samurai Jack stuff too, before I watched the new stuff.
Good old Samurai Jack.
Mm-hmm. Get back to the past. Samurai Jack.
I liked
Jack.
I liked how they ended the final episode of that season. It's like, or the series, I guess. It's like, yes, bookends, mother of fuck. Oh, what else is going on in the list?
I should probably finish Aqua Girl. Or no, wait, I was gonna wait until they were done with that. Because I wasn't caring for it. Forgot about that. Should probably finish Crystal one of these days too.
Good old Krista. Season 3 comes out in November on disc.
Mm.
I really need to sit down and go back through that with like the new dubs and stuff. I just like, unlike so much other new stuff, feel bad watching older stuff even if it has a new dub.
New dub will be a superior dub.
Most likely, yes. Well, I could probably sit down and watch the first season of the original series because I finally ordered the second half of that during this week's Great Stuff sale. So that'll probably come, I don't know, late. Don't choke on your tea. All the mold.
I just want to be able to breathe it.
I had a dream once that you were in command of a giant robot and the entry plug was full of tea.
That sounds like me.
Well, mine was full of Arnold Palmer, so it's so lemony with the tea and the hell is Cupcake breathing? It's half iced tea and half lemonade. Hard to believe I lived on this stuff during college. Whoa.
I'm really looking forward to Girls' Last Tour.
Yeah, I know. People have been talking about the last episode like it was the second coming of Jesus, so I don't know what happened, but it sounds like it was crazy. Apparently, excuse me, it ended on a really strong note.
I'm sorry?
You said Made in the Abyss?
I'm sorry?
Oh, you can't hear me? Whoops.
Try that again.
You were talking about, was that Made in Abyss you were talking about?
No, Girls' Last Tour.
Oh. I don't think I've heard of Girls' Last Tour.
Here.
Yeah, I want to see it. Right, redirecting this. Oh. Oh, yeah, okay.
I'm looking forward to it. It looks so cute. With its adorable dystopianness.
I hope it's not. I mean, I'm sure it'll be dark, but I'm hoping it's not like horrifyingly dark. That's based off a heartwarming dystopian web manga, so probably not like. I confused this with like Made Me Abyss, which apparently is incredibly dark, and so I was like, oh man. Excuse me.
Oh, poor Cupcake.
Yeah. That's what happens when you've been awake since 5 a.m. I am only human.
Beep boop.
Wish I was a robot. And I wouldn't be so tired from going to work.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. The joints are cracking like crazy.
Mm.
I don't know, like, I'm super excited for the new Mario to come out. It's still like a month away, but
Odyssey?
yeah. Apparently Nintendo's finally going to start winding down the Wii Shop channel on the original Wii. Which is not shocking given that the console's like over 10 years old, so...
Yeah. I mean, I still have a Wii, but I can't remember the last time I used the Wii Shop.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember if I've ever used it, actually.
They really need to. Nintendo really needs to do like what Steam did and just have it be like all your purchases are attached to an account, so that like when you get the new system or whatever, you can just re-download. Yeah, so excuse me, assuming there's no like new features, but there's like new features, just pay like a reduced fee to get the updated version of your software. People are complaining in the comments about like, you know, eventually the Switch is going to get a virtual console type deal, and they should, you know, like start supporting, you know, running purchases basically. Any thoughts on everybody going crazy for the Super Nintendo Classic?
I mean, it's a great legal way to play old games. Some of the greater old games. I've seen some people state that they're missing some preferred classics, but that's a point of view.
Yeah.
I can't remember the line off the top of my head. I know it has Earthbound, which is yay.
Yeah, well, it's a Nintendo first party title, so it's, you know, pretty easy to get.
Yeah. And Mario Kart and shit like that.
Like anything that's like really third party is kind of like, not shocked that it
didn't make it.
Yeah. Okay. 21 games. This includes Contra 3, Donkey Kong Country, Earthbound, Final Fantasy 3, F-Zero, Kirby Superstar, Kirby Stream Course, Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, Mega Man X, Secret of Mana, Star Fox, Star Fox 2, Street Fighter 2 Turbo Hyper Fighting Edition, Super Castlevania 4, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, Super Mario Kart, Super Mario RPG, Legend of 7 Stars, Super Mario World, Super Metroid, Super Punch-Out, and Yoshi's Island. And all the other RPGs that people wanted, yeah, good luck. Licensing would have been too much money.
Yeah.
Like, you'll notice, like, okay, Contra, Capcom, that was probably a pricey deal. Donkey Kong Country, that's Nintendo, so, and Rare, probably not terribly expensive because the IP is theirs. Earthbound is Nintendo. Final Fantasy, that was probably pricey, that was Square. F-Zero's Nintendo. Kirby's Nintendo. Kirby Stream Course is Nintendo. Zelda's Nintendo. Mega Man X is Capcom again. Secret of Mana Square again. Star Fox, Nintendo. Street Fighter, hey, it's Capcom again. Super Castlevania 4 was Konami. Super Ghouls and Ghosts was Konami. Super Mario Kart is Nintendo. Super Mario RPG was Square and Nintendo. And Super Mario World Nintendo, Super Metroid's Nintendo, Super Punch-Out is Nintendo, Yoshi's Island is Nintendo. So like 80% of those games are Nintendo first-party games, so that's pretty much a guarantee that like the goofier shit, people are like, oh man, they should have Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Yeah, well, good luck getting the license.
I mean, boo-hoo, you can't play them on that, but just get an emulator and play it.
Oh god, yeah, don't tell me about it. Like, I would never endorse piracy, but it's so easy to freaking get the games anywhere else. So games people ask for that they're not on there. Dragon Quest V, yeah, good luck. Super Star Wars Trilogy, yeah, good luck. Terranigma, yeah, good luck. TMNT 4, Turtles in Time, good luck. Fire Emblem, what? Chrono Trigger, good luck. Like, I am a little shocked Chrono Trigger didn't make it on, but I'm imagining that Square just wanted way too much money for it. Like, my friends are all shocked. They're like, I can't believe you're not waiting in line for one of these. I'm like, for what? Why the hell would I want that? Like, so you can play the old Nintendo games. I'm like, that's what an emulator's for. Like,
well, then, aren't some of these games playable on other things now?
Yeah, I mean, they made a remake of, like a lot of these games have been remade for newer consoles, like, ported over. Or they're on Virtual Console. But, like, a lot of those games have been on Virtual Console, or they've been ported, or they've been remade, or like, you can get like a lot of modern, like, they remade Chrono Trigger, which didn't make it for the Nintendo DS, which sucks. But, like, that you can only play it on a handheld. But, like, it is available. You can download the emulator. I think it was available for Virtual Console. A lot of the other games that people seem to be complaining about that they weren't able to get are games that were not, like, super popular during the Super Nintendo era. So I don't think they were ever really contenders.
Yeah.
I don't even know how you would get the old TMNT. Like Turtles in Time is a Super Nintendo classic, but, like, I don't know how they would have ever gotten that. Like, there must be a laundry list of rights holders.
Stupid windy years now. I've got all the snifflies.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But no, even if a lot of those had been, I feel like there would always be someone unhappy.
Oh yeah, no, there's always
because there was just no way they were going to port every single game.
Yeah.
But you could just, again, many have come out on other things / emulate it.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean,
which is how some people have played those games in the first place, because I doubt they actually played them on a SNES.
Mm-hmm. I played all of those games on a SNES at one point, but I haven't felt a need to have a physical console for God knows how long, when you can run those on, like, a Raspberry Pi.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, the things you can do with a Raspberry Pi.
Mm-hmm.
I'll make your own little emulation box with a Raspberry Pi. I'm sure there's probably a tutorial out there on how to make it. Pay for stuff, kids.
Yeah, don't be a thief.
Please pay for stuff. Auto-playing video, no. Bad IGN. I officially hate you now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think I've run out of news, and I didn't really have news in the first place.
No, I know. It sucks.
They've listed the dubcast for a silent voice.
Well, that's cool.
I won't know any of these people, really. Because I don't pay attention to that sort of stuff. You think we're done?
I can't think of anything else to talk about. I'm sorry. It's been so busy.
It's alright.
Every 2 weeks we're like, let's do this. And I was like, I have done nothing. I have been working. I'm hoping that that vacation request comes through, because then I'll have something to talk about the next time. Because I will not have time to sit down and actually watch something instead of coming home and just collapsing in my chair with a blanket going, come on, sleep. That's all I'm asking for.
Alright.
Alright.
Thank you once again for listening to the super happy fun Jabbertron Tea Party podcast with Kiki and Cupcake. Stay safe and be well, my fellow internet beings. Farewell.
Good night, Cupcake.
Good night, Kiki.
Transmission terminated.